Yeah, I played for obviously school. Played for a team called Dronfield Town back home, and I was playing for the year above myself just because a lot of my friends was in that side. But I was really enjoying my football. I think at that age that's what it's all about. You just enjoying playing and playing with your mates. Didn't really expect that at the end of the season there was a few clubs interested in taking me on trial, and I ended up signing for Aston Villa as a young lad. I think I was about 13 years old when I signed there.
Were there any particular coaches or mentors that you had in the youth system, whether that's at Villa or at Dronfield growing up? Anyone that stands out?
At Dronfield, there was a guy called Dave Herbert who was great, and you always remember your first Sunday League manager, and he was a great man. And then moving into when I started playing at Villa, Gordon Cowans, Tony McAndrew, Kev McDonald, them three in particular.
What about that first time you were training or playing with the first team? What did that feel like?
It always happens where the first team are short of numbers. That's always how you end up jumping up. They're short of numbers. They need one more lad to fill the numbers, and reserve manager will give you the nod and say, "Yeah, I'll go and train with the first team this morning." It's something that you at the time you remember training, coming in and thinking, yeah, you want to tell your family you're training with the first team and all these kinds of things. So I still puts a smile on my face when I see the young lads coming in to train now with us, because I remember what it was like. Someone who gave me an opportunity was Steve Cottrell. He took me on loan to Burnley from Aston Villa reserves and put me straight in the first team. So I thought I showed a lot of character from him, a lot of belief. I hadn't played one first team game at that time, and he put me straight in against Tottenham. In fact, it was against Jermaine and Robbie Keane. As you imagine, we let about 3 goals in. I don't know if he got 1 or 2.
In terms of international football, can you remember the first time you got a call from your country at any level?
The first time was, I think it was under 18s. You get a letter through to your academy director at the time, lets you know that you're selected for the under 18s.
Your under 21s debut was in a big game at Wembley Stadium. That was the first time the stadium was used. Can you remember that outing?
Yeah, because obviously that's gone down in history. I know we played Italy 3-3, a lot of goals, but nevertheless I enjoyed the game, and like I said, it's great to be a part of history on the first game there.
And then a couple of months later you were in Holland for the Euro Championships with the under 21s. What sort of things did you learn from that experience?
Unfortunately I played 1 game, and at the time I was fighting to be in the team. You're with the national team and you gain experience all the time of tournaments and just been around the national setup, because a lot of the things, obviously the way they run everything through the youth system is similar to what's run now in the national team, in the first team. So it prepares you for if you ever make this step, that it's similar.
And how was it for you when you did make that step and earn your debut? I
was chomping at the bit. I was ready to come on. I was ready to play. Sometimes chances come, unfortunately, for Michael Dawson. He was injured, and I got the nod to come on. And we won 4-0. Jermaine got a hat-trick and it finished really well, so proud moment in my career. Following that, I started the game against Bulgaria away and managed to score a goal there. I took it on my chest and the keeper come out and I sort of slid and put it past him. At the time I thought I'd heard a whistle, I was offside, that's why my celebration was so reserved, but when I found out I wasn't, again, another amazing moment in my career, and first goal for England is the sort of things you dream about.